Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another BJ&Co Minecraft series. I've been having the itch lately, and I want to get into an expert pack. And as always, you know I love to help you guys out, so we're gonna go along the way and teach you what you need to know along the way. And what I've decided to tackle now is one that we did a community server for a while. But the one that I want to tackle is the Dungeons, the Dragons, and the Space Shuttles. It's a cool mod pack that gets us all sorts of different varieties, from technology to magic to monsters to all sorts of good stuff. There's roguelike adventure dungeons. There's lots of good things to check out in here. And what I love about this is it guides you along the way with a very robust system, to the point where these are all the quest lines. And when we did our community server with a whole bunch of people, it was just friggin' hammered, and we didn't get through nearly half of this. I think we got maybe to tier 2 or 3, which is pretty amazing. And knowing that, it's hard. There's some challenging things to get in this. This is an expert mod pack, so I feel like there is the opportunity for me to help you guys out when you run into issues. I've even had some people in the Discord just being like, how do I get this? Like, I can't make an iron pickaxe. It's so hard. So, I want to help you. So we're going to go through this. We're going to start today with some of the easy stuff, and then hopefully this will continue on, just like we did with the Sky Factory 3 series. We've got all sorts of places we can go and things we can do to get you where you need to go and get me where I need to go, because it always feels good to complete these packs. So first and foremost, the very first mission we have is welcome. If we just click on this task, it tells you about the quest book itself and about the mod pack. Definitely follow the quest if you can. It's they reward you with things that you can use to buy in the shop, as well as a lot of the different rewards from completing quests help you complete other quests. So it's going to make your adventure so much easier if you complete quests along the way. So all we have to do is check this first box and detect submit, and we're done. So now this opens up 2 different quests for us. The one at the bottom is kind of a cool little one. The Akashic Tome. This is one that we can come back to get another one. You can just combine, and what's cool is this tome combines all the books. So you get a book, you combine it in a crafting table with the tome, and then that tome is now that book if you want. So that's a really handy one throughout the process to do. So nice that it gives us that tip about that, and that in itself, I guess I don't need to be looking at myself. That one in itself is the this guy right here, the Akashic Tome. And it comes with a bunch of stuff for you already. The actual editions, the Astral Tome, Forestry's Dynamics of Integration, Materials in You, Probe and Me, and Digital Guides. So lots of the basic ones that you're used to seeing throughout everything as well. Why is my camera blurry? It doesn't like me today. Huh. So there we go. We've got 2 down. You also have this quest book if you want an easy way to get in the quest. I always love just using my tilde. It gets quickly and easy. So, punching wood, first and foremost. We need to punch, and we need to get oak log and sticks, or logs and sticks. I'm pretty sure it needs to be oak, though, which is kind of annoying. I'll just go down the hill here. So I have, if anybody's interested on playing on a similar world to what we've got, we just use the seed BJ&Co with regular settings. So nothing too crazy. Now it says punching wood, but I'm using my axe. Might as well. The nice thing about this is it gives us the axe right off the bat, so it's fairly easy to get. We should have 5 oak logs now, which is fine. So now we need sticks, so we just need a little bit more. And with this being an expert pack, guys, crafting is not as easy as it used to be. We're going to go all the way down on this first and foremost. Might as well get a little bit of wood, even though I grabbed some eucalyptus early to get it ready for you guys. So now when we have that, we need to get the sticks. So we need to get our... And notice how 2 logs gave us 4 planks, so it's half as efficient. And there we go. We now have our other sticks. And if you give it just a little bit of time, it will complete just like it did there. And then we get our Pablo punching. And you can see it gives us a little bit more oak wood. Nice. Moves us on to the next thing. So now we want to get the better crafting table. Bedding crafting table. I'm sure most of you guys know how to do most of this stuff. We need the crafting station from Tinker's Contract, wooden pickaxe, and wooden shovel. So the crafting station, now we should have, based on everything we just did, close to enough resources to complete this. So we need, first off, 4 planks to make a crafting table into there to get us the crafting station. We'll drop this crafting station just outside my little hidey hole right now because things are not pretty yet. We're also going to need 4 more wood, I think. 2 sticks. So we need 2 sticks. We can get our shovel, and then we can get our pickaxe. So pickaxe, shovel, we've got those things down. Doubt we're going to get lots of use out of them. But there we go. So that one's complete, and it nicely gives us a weapon as well. So we've got a weapon that we can use early on. Next, we have our basic resources, and this is going to take a little bit of grinding. I mean, you need some sort of dirt, some sort of cobblestone, some sort of gravel, sand, and clay. Most of these are easy. You just got to find a way to get into a space and start hunting for things. Why was that pig right behind me? That weird pig. So, you'll notice there's, in this mod pack, there's a whole bunch of different types of stone, but it still counts. Like here I've got 1 cobblestone, even though I ended up picking up this green stuff, which is the schizite. So nothing too crazy there. So I'm going to just mine out some of this stuff, and then I'll talk to you guys a little bit. Oh, that was well planned. Let me mine some of this stuff. I've already got dirt and stuff here, and then we'll talk about where to find gravel in a second. Okay, so dirt and cobblestone, that was the easy 2 to get right by where I started off. The sand, clay, gravel, a little bit harder to get. Clay is probably the hardest. I mean, sand you can find in a desert quite nicely or in river valleys. Gravel can spawn all over the place, so it's a relatively easy. Clay gets weird, though, because typically the best way to find it is to get into a river, which is luckily close by where we spawned. So we can easily get ourselves into there and get what we need. It's easier. It's slower if you mine it from underwater, which is always annoying. So, find a spot where you can stand with your head above water, and it goes much quicker, even though it spawns underwater. And clay is going to be important in this mod pack. You're going to need lots of clay. So having a source close by that will get you quite a bit will work well. So we've got our 16. We got some sand here, and then I just need to get me some gravel, and we should be good to go. So I will finish this up, and we'll see you in a few secs. Alright, so I got the last of the gravel we need, so we can move on to the next pieces, which shouldn't be too crazy. Now, the nice thing, we start to get opening up into a bit more of the interesting things. So we've completed all this. Before we can claim this, we actually have to choose what we want for a reward. And we can choose anything that we've got in here. My recommendation at this stage, just because clay tends to be the hardest one to get, I would say grab your clay. But whatever is convenient for you, whatever you're going to use the most of, that's what you want to get your hands on. So then we want to move on up to the Stone Age, which we need a furnace and we need some tools. So we should have enough cobblestone based on our quest to get the tools done. So I'm just going to head on back up to my little base, and we'll work on it from there. Now, I did mention earlier, if you guys want to play on this, the seed is just BJ&Co. So nothing too hard or challenging to do. Now this is going to be awkward. Time to make a wall behind my base. My little hidey hole. Have not built I should put another crafting table down in here. Let's not be useless, Ben. Let's not be useless. So yeah, seed is just BJ&Co. And I have spawned. I'll just actually show in the map. Spawn is just right over here. And then I just travel a little way. Tried to find a nice little astral sorcery piece. It makes things look a little bit nicer. So we can use the cobblestone we got to make ourselves a furnace. And then in here we need to also make the tools. 4 tools. Pickaxe, shovel, sword, and hoe. So we're going to start with needing more sticks. So let's get ourselves a bunch of sticks. And we need a sword. We got a sword. We need a pickaxe. We need a shovel. And we need a hoe. And that should get us an upgrade as well as the Stone Age complete. And now this is where we start to open up the Thermal Foundation coins, which is kind of cool. So this gives us a chocolate bar, gives us something to eat, which is great. And there's two things I want to talk about with this before we pick the next level. And this is specifically to do with food and coins. So food. There is, I can't think of what mod pack it is off the top of my head, but there is maybe it's Foods of Plenty or what? Let's see what food. Spice of Life. That's the one. So Spice of Life is in here, and I suggest making this food book if you can at some point. But it is what puts in here the things that you can see, the kind of the greenish line where it says, not eaten yet, what does it taste like? Not eaten yet, what does it taste like? For every 50 new foods you eat, I think, you get a half a heart or a heart. So it's a great way to gain a little bit more health in this game, especially since there's a lot of enemies and stuff that you can kill, including dragons, which... Spoiler, there's one close to my base. So really good to rotate foods, really good to explore other foods at the same time as well. So as nice as it is to get one source of one thing, I would definitely try to explore into the kitchen stuff if you can. And then these coins are going to be used in the quest book themselves, specifically down in the shop rewards. And this is a shop that you can use in a pinch to get whatever you need. Now, everything costs different amounts, but right up the top here, we got some emergency stuff. We got emergency torch, emergency burger, pickaxe, shovel, axe. So if you're really in a pinch, all you need is 5 copper coins. You claim it and you got what you need. Great way to go about doing this. So handy to have stuff like that in there. What I like, though, more is when we get to the further on pieces that are not as easy to get. I mean, later on, we're going to need a whole bunch of silicone. Which can be made with sandy compound, right? We can just buy it if we need it. Instead of, because this sandy coal compound, you need sand, you need coal, you need clay. So you start going through a lot of resources very quickly. There's lots of even other things, these basic circuits, the transistors, microchips. They're all things later on, as you see, we'll start grinding this stuff out. So this shop is a handy place to know about. Don't forget about it. It can be good in a pinch. Things do get expensive. I mean, where's the Twilight Oak? That's the one I was looking at here. This is 5 lumium and 1 enderium. And now enderium, and the coins all stack. So 1 enderium is 9 lumium. 1 lumium is 9 platinum. 1 platinum, 9 gold. 1 gold, 9 silver. 1 silver, 9 copper. So that's kind of how it all builds up. It's so something like this is not cheap at all, but it's over time, as we complete stuff, you're going to get lots of coins to be working with. So what's next? What's next? What's next? What are we going to hit? So this is kind of the first place where we start to actually get decisions. And my suggestion when you're doing this pack, if you get to places where you have decisions, look and see what's going to make the most sense first and foremost, because each one is fuzzy. Come on, camera. Don't hate me. Woo, woo. Sorry, guys. I got a new camera recently, so I'm enjoying having fun with it, but it's kind of annoying when it misbehaves the way it's doing. Come on. Come on. You're supposed to autofocus. Smack, smack, smack. Okay, off topic. Back to what we're doing. So now it's just looking and seeing what you want to tackle next. And I usually like to look at my options first, see what's going to make the most sense, and then go from there. So we've got retrieval. So this is just go get some copper ore, smells it to get some that. Should be able to do that just by adventuring a little bit. That's not too bad. Protect your base. We need to make 8 wooden spikes. We should have what we need to do this. We might just have to get some more trees. That's not too bad. That's going to be an easy one for us to tackle. Most of these early ones should be relatively easy. We've got set home. So this has FTB utilities in it, and you can actually, whether you have cheat modes enabled or not, we can do the set home pieces, which is sets a spawn point to it and allows you to teleport back, which is kind of nice. This is a big pack. The ability to get back home is super, super handy. Come on, camera. Tells you here exactly how to do it. So that's what we want to try to hit. So let's do this one right now. We're just going to go out of this T/set home right in my base. Home is set. And now if I go outside and just do it's almost daytime. T/home. Boom, we're right back there. So, nice little handy way for you guys to be quick on your adventuring. We can detect, submit this guy. Come on. Why is it not detecting that one? Okay, we might have to come back to this one because it's supposed to experience task. Maybe I just have to get experience to finish that. We'll see. We'll come back to that one so we don't hold you up. The next one we got here is building a stone all-in-one tool. Iota. Changed my life. This, if we have all the stone tools at full health, we can actually build one. So, you know what? What are we missing? We're just missing the axe. We should be able to make an axe. So let's do this. Just so that we've got this one done. And so like I said, really, I'm tackling the easy stuff first and foremost. Now, good, that still works. And you make that, we get the actual additions manual, which we don't actually have to put into our tome. So that's not too bad. Iota is done. Why do I keep opening my inventory? So this will get us a second iota and another copper coin. Simple, easy, doesn't tie to anything else. What else do we got here? We've got finding Kirby. Help, I've been kidnapped. So this is one, I mean, you kind of just need to adventure to get this one. You can find it in chests by Astral Sorcery Shrines, and as long as you pick up the plushie, you get all this stuff. Baguettes, legendary loot bags, all sorts of cool stuff. So definitely worth tracking down if you can at some point. But it's not one we're going to go out of our way right now to tackle because you know how adventuring in Minecraft, sometimes you find exactly what you want and sometimes you can't find it for ages. Prepared flesh. This is something you can make out of rotten flesh, which I'm going to need to farm up a little bit to get there. But it is something that can make leather for us. So something we definitely want to work towards. We've got apple trees. And this is by making apple saplings. Collect. So this is an easy one you should be able to do if we're mining oak trees as well. Apple sapling. All we need is an apple and a sapling. And we've got some of both of those. So we're going to make an apple and a sapling. I don't have a second sapling. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Well, we've made one. Time to get a second sapling. Where? Oh, I guess I can just knock out. That one looks like a birch sapling, or is this eucalyptus? Eucalyptus. I got lots of that around. Okay, we got this. And I like having the apple trees. I mean, apples, I said you want to mix up your food, but apples are kind of nice just because it's consistent and easy to get, and you can craft them into some other things. So we're gonna toss these guys down. And the neat thing is now that we've completed the apple one, we can choose something else to grab. So I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below, which one do we want? Walnut, mango, avocado, pear? What do you think will be the better food? I'm not going to choose it yet. We'll wait for you guys. So the last one that I'm going to look at right now, and probably the last one we're going to look at today, is the clay watt. And this is kind of starting into getting some other tools that you can't build very easily because we don't have what we need. We don't have the means of doing it yet. But we can use clay to create these things. So clay can make some clay shears. So clay shears, we need to fire some unfired clay shears, which are just 2 clay. Should be easy. While we're out here, I see copper, which we'll definitely want to keep our eyes open for that other one. So you can kind of see, you want to look in. I love how I haven't put my furnace down yet. There we go. Not that I need it yet, but okay, we've got that down. We've got the 2 clay, unfired clay shears. We're just going to drop a couple pieces in there, I think. We'll get the first piece of copper, and we'll get these clay shears done, and then I think that's where we're going to call it for today. So it is going to be one heck of an adventure, I think, guys. This is not a quick pack at all, but shortly we should have this finished. I'm excited for the adventure. I love this pack. I'm also going to be trying to do some interesting things with the base and everything. It's a nice place to be. So this gets us our first wool, which is kind of nice. Slowly working our way up into stuff. But I think we've done a nice start right here. We've completed a handful of tasks. We're working our way towards things. Before we dive off, I will let you guys know if you are planning paths or if there's things that you really want to do in this pack, like you really want to get tinkers going, you really want to get, tools going, or you want to be that blood magic guy and you want to be doing magic. None of the quests in here are opened up. You can only access these 2 bottom ones, which, again, we'll talk about Wild Hunt a bit later because we don't really have good hunting skills yet. But to unlock, I can't click on any of these unless I go out of one. I can go back and click Questline 0. To unlock the rest of these, we actually have to get to these places out here. If you mouse over them, it tells you what it unlocks. So this one unlocks kitchens. This unlocks the ores, alloys, and smeltery. This is the main quest line, blacksmiths, white magic, black magic, mystical agriculture, and protectors of the earth. So you can work towards specific things if that's the route you want to go. Something to keep in mind. And it usually gets you stuff towards those along the way, which is really great to see. So that's that. We did well. If you guys have been enjoying this, let us know. Hit that like button. I do want to hear from you guys in the comments to see what do you think I should grow around here? What would be a good food source? What tree should we build in this area? I want this community. I want the community to help shape this world, which I think is going to be really cool, which is awesome. And as always, any questions, let us know down in the comments below. I'm here to help you guys out. I may not know everything, but it's a learning opportunity for all of us. So if you don't know how to do something, I'd love to help you through it. It's the best part of being in a community. If you guys want to interact more with the community or check out some of the things, like occasionally we get a Minecraft server going up that's open to the community, check us out in the Discord. Link is down in the description below. We'd love to see you guys there. And that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you guys all in the next one. Bye!